My name is Sammy Sierra. I'm currently an EMT firefighter with the village of Los Lunas. I'm married to Italia for 11 years now, and we have 2 kids, Cruz and Gia. The gospel is the story of Jesus, how he lived a perfect life for us and died for our sins in order for us to be able to be in heaven with God.
My name's Zachary. I'm 21 years old. I work at a call center. I'm not currently in school, but I'd hope to go back to school to be a video game designer. The gospel is the good news that Jesus ransomed my life for his, that he lived the life that I never could and then paid for my sins.
My name is Hillary McCants. I'm 24. I grew up here in Albuquerque. I've lived here my whole life. I'm an educational assistant for APS. I work with kindergartners, and I'm from a family of 6. The gospel is the good news that Jesus Christ came to earth and lived a perfect life to save us from our sin and give us eternal life with God.
My name is Donna McCants. I'm almost 58 years old, and I've been married for 36 years. I have 3 kids, and I'm raising a 9-year-old granddaughter. The gospel is that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins, and that he saved us. He's our Redeemer and gave us a path to God.
Before God saved me, it was just kind of hopeless, I would say. There wasn't much hope. I wasn't really living for anything that was selfish and living for myself, not for God.
There was always religion in my family. It was there in the background. I always believed in God and Jesus, but it wasn't a focus. I was more focused on me and what I was doing rather than him. And I was angry.
I looked a lot to the world. I was trying to be successful. I was trying to make money. I was trying to have a lot of stuff. Just really thinking about my needs. What did I want? What are the things I wanted to accomplish? Everything was me. Everything started with I. And that's kind of where I was, walking in darkness.
One of my younger brothers got sick. Nearing death's door, he was in the hospital, and I went to see him, and he was so peaceful. Had such a serenity about him and his wife. And I asked, why are you angry? Why aren't you shaking your fists? And he said, it's Lord's will. It's what hand that I was dealt that I will deal with. So from there, I wanted to know more. I wanted to search more, and I started reading the Bible, and I started studying, and that's how I came to realize Jesus was my Savior.
I was just angry at the world, at God. So I went through some counseling with my uncle, and he's the one that led me to the gospel, to Jesus, and I'm better for it.
About a year ago, I was prompted by God for a career change. And so I went back to school. God opened all these doors up for me. I got my EMT license, and I applied with the fire department. During the hiring process, there's a few different tests you have to pass. And after the first test, I was in my car praying. And at that moment, I felt this connection with God that I never had before. I was finally able to let go, because I'd been holding on for so long with that little bit of control I thought I had in my life. And I was able at that moment to finally trust God 100%.
I started attending youth group as a young teenager, and just being surrounded by the other kids and all of us just learning together about the gospel and about Jesus, and just really realizing that it was me, that I was who Jesus came to save, not just other people. And really that's when I remember finally getting it and just understanding the gospel and that Jesus did it for me. And so all came together for me.
Now that God is in my life and I've been saved, I no longer put myself at the center. I put my family, I put other people ahead of me, and above all, I put God ahead of all of us. I ask him for help for every decision I have to make, whether it's small or large. I look to him to give us guidance, and I trust him completely.
The trials and tribulations are still out there. I have a full house at home that I take care of, and a 9-year-old. Still busy, still struggles, but it's easier because you can turn it over to Jesus, and it's all okay.
In a lot of ways, it's easier, but at the same time, it's harder in other ways. The big decisions, they come easier because I trust God to guide me, and whatever struggles come, he has a reason for it.
I just feel lighter, I guess, the weight off your shoulders, and still have stress and anxieties, and life isn't perfect by any means, but I just try to pray about that and just live day by day.